Hello, hello, hello. Good morning on this fine, hopefully it's fine for you, Tuesday morning. How is your Tuesday treating you so far? How is Tuesday? How is everything else? How's life? How is the rest of your Monday? What are your plans for the rest of the week? Anybody doing anything fun? Anybody got anything fun planned for today? We just working? What's everyone up to? What are you all up to on this fine Tuesday morning? Well, it's morning for me. I am great. I'm doing good. I decided we're going to change some stuff up today. We are going to do a little bit of Phas because that's what I said I was going to do. That was the plan for the week. And then we're going to switch over and do some Retro Rewind. I was lurking in a stream last night that was playing, and I was like, I miss this game, and I really just want to play, and so we're gonna. Yeah. But we're gonna start with some Phas. We are so close, y'all. We are almost at 80%. So before I quit today, we will definitely be at least 80%, if not past that. So we're definitely gonna get the next trophy upgrade. Either way, I can close that. That doesn't have to stay open. So I thought, what the hell? I'm just curious what my total points looked like. Let's change it up a little bit. Not get quite so, feel a little less grindy about it all, I guess, maybe is the better way to put it. So we're gonna jump in and do that. Like I said, my Tuesday so far has been great. I've gotten the orders that I needed to take care of this morning done. As per usual, the person who sends me their stuff to get ordered doesn't send me the rest of their stuff till later in the afternoon on Tuesdays, which frustrates me a little bit. However, they have to pace their workload for what they can do and not base it around my personal preferences of wanting to have everything ordered before I stream Tuesday mornings. So, yeah. And then I've got trivia tonight. Half of our trivia group won't be there because they are all on a road trip. They're probably actually there by now. To Arkansas? We have a friend who writes romance novels, and she's doing a whole book event and book signing thing out there, and so a bunch of them went to support her, which is awesome. I was able to go a few years ago when she did a thing in Las Vegas, which was fantastic. I met one of my favorite authors there, besides my friend. And met another author who is from a town like a spit's throw away from where my grandparents grew up in central Illinois. So that was kind of cool. So I kind of wished I could have gone. But unfortunately, I have a day job, and therefore I can't just go road tripping off. They've been planning it for a little while. It's not like they planned it yesterday or anything. It wasn't a last minute thing, but still. I can't just gallivant off to all of them, unfortunately. I wish I could. So we're going to be missing a handful of our usual Tuesday trivia team. However, even though we generally do pretty well, we don't, we go to hang out and just play the game. So when a bunch of people are missing, it has nothing to do with the game. It has to do with the fact that we, miss our friendos. Anyway, should we get into it? Let's get into some games. That way we can get into renting out some dirty movies. What do you think, guys? And we do have a sidekick today. We've got Buttercup hanging out in here. Wesley was in here, and then when I went to shut the door, he changed his mind. And now he's cuddled up in bed. So, it is what it is. We don't... And I know we saw these maps last night when we were playing with kayaks, but we don't have great maps today. Like, maybe that's my other reason for just feeling like I wanted to change stuff up. Like, you know, Grafton's being Borky, Point Hope is just not... I don't know. We're gonna do a few games. We're sticking with the 3 evidence. We're sticking with focusing on the objectives and the ghosty and trying to get some bunnies and not worrying about perfect games. And we'll see how it goes. Well, they always leave in a hurry, even if it's 20 years ago. Right, James Myers. We need 2 sounds. We need to escape James during hunt, and we need to prevent James from hunting with a crucifix. Get our usual loadout. Say hi to the bunny in the cop car. Let the ghosty know we're coming. We are going around the back, everybody. Yep, I didn't look where power was. Power starts on, so it isn't vital necessarily for me to know exactly where power is from the start, but you know, sometimes it helps. Are we seeing any Orbeez? Nope, I don't think we are. Do we have a music box? We do not. We also don't have a ghosty. Ghosty's in the hallway. So we'll throw this one there. Let's look around for bones and objects real quick. It says I should be able to open this. Hello? Oh, and the fridge is still wigging out. Oh, and the water is like neon yellow. I don't think I want neon pea colored water. Just saying. Alright, no bones, no Ouija board, no power. No, open. No bones. Oh, bone. Cool, so we got the bone. Right, no summoning circle. I'm really only opening those for the sake of opening them. There's not really a need to. No cosmic cola hiding, which is the best hiding in the map. No Jerry, although if he was there eating his waffles, the bunny would be sitting on him. Ghosty is playing with stuff. Here's power. Oh, we got monkey paw. There we go. Alrighty, let's grab our thingy thing so that we can figure out what this ghosty is. The downside to not playing with someone else who can throw things into the truck is we do just have the tier 1 dots. Which I do feel like works better for bunny hunting. It doesn't work as well for ghosty finding. However, it does work okay. I just don't know where I'm going to place the dots. Probably on the floor. Let's look for orbs. Although last time, you know, when we had the haul last night, the orbs were just being giant douchebags. But I'm not seeing any. We'll put that there. I think that covers enough of the room. We hope. Let's try, let's see if we put dots here. Well, it's not great. Maybe we just do some floor dots. Maybe not like that though, floor dots. We're gonna try it. Maybe we just grab the other dots also. Like, the pen dots have this really nice long range. They're just not real easy to use. What are our objectives again? 2 sounds, hunt, and crucie. Okay. I don't think we're going to worry about the hunt. And again, we're kind of sort of grinding through, get some bunny points. Losing 3 points here for the objective and being able to do like an extra game before we switch over seemed more beneficial to me. Of course. We're just gonna throw that down. We'll put the camera back down. I was hoping to get the EMF photo, but it didn't succeed. So, oh well. Get these in there. We need to grab the sound recorder also. So don't let me forget that. It is the thing that we usually don't grab. And we'll just throw those things down. Well, we could put the motion sensor in place. Alright, so let's get the sound recorder. We gotta get salt still also, so let's grab those 2 things. We can at least record some media. It is kind of one of my major, I guess, habits at this point that we kind of always do. So I might as well. Sanity looks good. Okay, I don't see any feet. We'll put another piece of salt down here where there's no straw hanging over it. We can throw that down for the moment anyway. Check our temps. Freezing. Alright, still no feet. But we do have freezing. Let's get a photo. Make sure that counted because sometimes photos are funky. Okay. I'm not going to say no mimic yet, because even though we haven't seen orbs, we all know that orbs have been a little borky. As, you know, Phas is full of features. It's full of lots and lots of features. Yep, even Ghosty thinks it's funny. Come on, Ghosty, blow out my candle. I don't know why. It's been taking 84 years. Oh, and we've got an EMF 5. I'll take it. That should be our 2 recordings that we need for the objective. I'll throw that down. We've gotten 2 videos, 3 photos, and we really mostly care about figuring out what our ghosty is. Let's get camera back on there. We'll turn off our lights, and where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Do you like pizza? Do you like cheese? Why are you throwing stuff? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Do you want me to sing? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. One of these days I'm going to learn more of the words to that song, but it won't be today. Okay, so we've got freezing and we've got EMF. We had dots, it would be Oni, UV. Nobody is going to have orbs. Alright, so that takes that out. Ghost writing, spirit box. Let's go grab the other dots, maybe try placing it where we were originally thinking of placing the dots. Let's try that. See if we can just get a little bit more dots coverage. Maybe put it a little farther forward. Also, let's go ahead and look. Here, maybe we'll see something. Maybe it'll ghost right. Maybe. Except that it's been doing stuff with us literally in the room, like right in front of it. It's feeling kind of shady. But, yeah. Well, I'm not seeing it do anything while we're sitting here either. Whoops. I'm just breaking stuff in my office, don't mind me. And our sanity is still really high, so it hasn't zapped our sanity either. Which kind of indicates to me that it's probably not a djinn. I mean, we've been in the map for what, like 15 minutes? We've been mostly in the ghost room. We'll put some more salt down, what the hell. turned off a light switch. And it walked through the salt again. Did you turn off the power? You did. Alright, so that means we definitely don't have a djinn. Djinns cannot turn off the power. Okay, so no djinn. It was playing with lockers and stuff in a different room. That reach isn't real far though, so I'm not convinced. Boop boopy doo. I guess let's try Spirit Box again. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Do you like pizza? Do you like cheese? Do you like the bunnies?
Getting attacked.
You're getting attacked? Well, that's no fun. Why are you getting attacked? Alright, well, we got our spirit box finally. So we have twins. Alright, let's go find some buns. No bunny. No bunny. Also no bunny. No. Nope. 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 Are we just not gonna have bunnies? Is that gonna be how today is going? I can't tell. I don't think so, though. Nope, no bunny there. Oh, there's a bunny, I think. And he was a screamy bunny. So Ghosty is faster and we are less sane. Let's see, where are we going? No bunnies. Oh, might as well turn off this light. We don't need to leave all the lights on. Let's go back this way. Just because it's a little easier to deal with the lights this way. We got a bunny on the thing! Ah, crap. Also, we were still totally open mic, y'all. Okay, no bunnies in here. It's throwing the mayo at us. Are there any other bunny nests over here that I missed? I don't think so. So unfortunately, the golden bunny does mean that it ignores the crucies. Yay, runaway bunny! So our sanity is up a little bit. And I think I'm not good on twin speed, so correct me if I'm totally off base. That did feel like the fast twin, and then of course it had the Screamy Bunny speed boost. Yep, let's get these on. I always forget that there's one over here. I remember the one down here, and I remember the one over here. Yep, and there's one here. So we've had 3 flippin' bunnies. That's it. Just the 3. Well, that's a jip. And there's the one out here. Oh, which does have a bunny in it. Alright, so 4 bunnies. And that was a runaway bunny. So we are more sane, and the ghost is slower. Get some of these lights off. We can turn off the Dot's pen. Okay. In order for it to hopefully burn a Crucie, we're gonna have to do something. I don't know. We have the monkey paw. We could hide and wish for something to put us in hunt range. Maybe that's just the way to go. I do have an incense in there. Let's grab one. Did you turn off the power again, butthead? No. It's just me. Okay. Nothing else in my hands but this. Let's grab the paw. We're going to turn this light on. Is there hiding back there too? There is, but somehow I feel better over here. That way we can see the light. It won't go off for the Crucie burn. In theory, we should be able to hear the Crucie burn from here. We're going to turn off our headlamp just in case. Okay. I wish for clear skies. So that should have dropped our sanity, well, by a little bit. I'm actually not certain how much. Should we go check? I can't even see the monkey paw down here. Okay. Well, let's go check. I guess I could have my headlamp on. It is not hunting or anything in quite yet. Okay, but we are definitely in hunt range. Oh, and we got the Crucie burn. Alright, we'll take it. We know that it's twins. We got 2 out of 3. We got some bunnies. Let's move on to the next one. And we were correct with twins. Bum, 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 bum. The double XP is over, unfortunately. However, we still leveled up. We still got some money. We don't need that to keep going. We were in there for 22 minutes. Right, where do we want to go next? Should we try a Grafton? Should we see if Grafton behaves? Maybe with Grafton we don't even worry about bunnies. We'll see. Who are we looking for? We are looking for Margaret Elliott. So all ghosties are options. We need to cleanse the area with incense. We need Margaret to blow out a firelight. And we need to get 2 sounds. Go Eeps. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning. Hello, Rowdy. How are you? How's it going? Lurkin, lurk away, my friend. Lurk away. And the usual complaint that everybody has, that even... Are you fucking kidding me? Really? I just got here. Scaring the shit out of me already. Jeez. So which room are you actually in? I super thought that we were just dead the minute we walked in the door. Oh gosh. My heart is still up in my throat. Oh, but we found the bone. And we found power. We've also got, well, not fully the hiding back here. Yes, I hear you, little rats, mices, whatever you are. I'm super suspicious of, like, right here, since she met us right at the door. Maybe upstairs hall? Was that just dirt falling on me, or was that breath? Maybe both. Okay, so phantoms can meet you right at the door, right? That's one of the ones that can do that. Maybe the only one. We've got Jerry. Hi, Jerry. Okay, you're not in here, although I'm stuck behind the door. Would you stop? Stop eventing and just, you know, be in your ghost room so that I can find you. Pain in my ass. I'm actually kind of suspicious of that bathroom. That bathroom, I think, should be warmer. I can't tell if stuff is actually out of place or not. Just let me find the room, lady. I do think it's here, though. That's what we're going with. Until I'm told otherwise. Okay, let's check our sanity. We definitely need to check our sanity. We've been invented on a whole bunch. And I do not trust that ghost one bit. Okay, firelight, sound, incense. And we definitely want to bring in a firelight next, because that'll help us maintain sanity, especially from this Looney Tune. Which door did you play with? No idea. Yeah, this is definitely the ghost room. The downside is all this straw won't let me place the ghostwriting book. So I guess we're going to put the ghostwriting book on the crapper. Can I place the dots there? Will that be useful? Sorta. No, we'll go with it. Okay, so we need sounds, firelight, and cleanse. We'll do those. We'll figure out the ghost, and then I think we'll just get out of here. Grafton has been acting kind of weird these days, so you know. And I know somebody out there is going, when isn't Grafton acting weird? You are also correct. When isn't it being weird? But I feel like it's being weirder than normal. Might just be me. I mean, looking for bunnies, we could potentially get probably at least 9 more points. So it might be worth looking. We'll see what this ghost does. Okay, we're gonna throw that down so that we can grab the salt and the thing. Motion sensor. There we go. I knew I'd figure it out eventually. We also need that. And we need the sound recorder. We'll do sound recorder. Then we'll come back and get the incense. Hey yourself, lady. Oh, we got UV. Hey, at least we can see it over the straw. It is kind of floating when you get right up close to it, but I will take being able to see it. Now, we wanted that sound, which we didn't get. Anyway, we've got UV, but we can relight this. Alright, Galu is an option, so we do want to put down another salt, which it promptly walked through, so no Galu. Oh, and we have ghostwriting. We forgot to mark down the ghostwriting, which took away the Galu, so there's that. Oh. I just picked up the candle. Jesus. Jeez Louise, Ed. I didn't realize that my cursor was like right on it. There we go. There's our sound recordings. Firelight is done. So all we need to do is the cleanse and figure out what this ghosty is. I think we're gonna watch from the van for a second. And I want to do that because I want to see if we get some orbs, which we all know the van will see before I do. So let's see and find out. Any Orbeez? Any Orbeez? I'm not seeing them. I'm pretty sure that was the motion sensor it just recorded. It was indeed. It does like touching that door a lot. Alright, let's get you. Let's just grab 2 for the sake of grabbing 2. And I guess we might as well look for some bunnies, even though we still need to figure out what this ghost is. Ghost turned off the power. Why am I stuck? No, hold. Open. Oh, there is a bunny in there. I couldn't hardly see it. Thanks. That is not what I wanted. No bunny. Alright, let's figure out this ghosty and do this cleanse before we go chasing any more bunnies. Okay, still no freezing. I'm gonna take freezing off. Ghost turned out the power again. Alright, let's step outside the map and think about it for a second. Also, let's get... That time was a power break, but we didn't have enough lights on for it to break the power. So did the ghost turn on a light? No, it could be any of these. It seemed kind of throwy in the beginning. We have not done Spirit Box yet. Did we even bring one in? I'm not sure we even brought one in. So let's do that. And we're gonna pill up. we gotta turn on the power again. I love how some of this stuff just glows. There we go. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Do you like pizza? Do you like cheese pizza? I want to be able to see that. There we go. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Hello, ghosty. Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? You just walked through my motion sensor. Where are you? Ghosty. Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? I guess not. Okay, so no freezing. No spirit box. The building's gonna collapse around me. No orbs. Okay. Orbs wouldn't be an option anyway. So we're either looking for dots or EMF. And see, then we get multi-throws. But no spirit box. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Are you a pain in my butt? Are you turning off all the good lights in the house? Bunny? Nope. See, a nest in the middle of this table would be a perfect spot for it. We got bunnies hanging out with the beer cans. That light flickering is kind of concerning. Bunny. Nope. Nope. I think the game totally knew that I was just going to do first floor bunnies, and so it's like, we're not going to give you any now. Okay, so We still don't know for sure what this ghost is. It is not being real forthcoming with the evidence, with the last bit of evidence we need. But now we have thoroughly covered the room with dots. We're gonna go to the van and watch, because that's just how I feel like doing it. Turn off the night vision. There was the dots. There it was. For 2 seconds, there was the dots. And now it does make a little bit of sense. Sometimes it was doing a whole bunch of stuff, and sometimes it wasn't doing anything. But that little teeny room is such a pain in the ass. I mean, it's better than some of the others, like Laundry Room on Ridgeview. You know?
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
And we were correct with Anabombo. And we got 25 Easter points. I will totally take it. Alrighty. We've got ads coming up, so I think I'm gonna run ads now, and then we'll do 1, maybe 2 more games in Phas, and then we'll switch over. Sound good to everybody? Good. Alright, so we do 1 ad break an hour. It is just for 3 minutes. It keeps pre-roll off for anyone new coming in. And also it makes sure that Twitch doesn't run ads whenever they feel like running ads. While ads are running, I take a quick break to refill my water, go to the bathroom, check on the pets, etc. If you get ads, I recommend you do the same. Get drinks, get snacks, do all the things. If you don't get ads or don't get all the ads, I do put words on stream, so that way you're not just staring at a screen doing nothing. And I will see you all in just a couple of minutes. Alright, I am back. Nope, apparently that is not a word. Thanks for the streak, Rowdy. Thanks for the streak. And ads are over. And welcome back from the ads. We will just let this round of words finish up. And then we'll do a ridge view, or do we want to do a point of hope? I think let's do a point of hope. Let's do a point of hope. We'll get that out of the way, and then I think we'll switch over to retro rewind. I don't know what it is with my brain when I try to say it. It just does not want to. The W wants to be an R, and I don't understand what it is with my brain that wants to be a rewind. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's what we'll do. Right there under the wire. We'll get the words off. Alright, let's do a point hope. And then we'll see how we're feeling. Nope. Let's get the music off also. Dang me. Sorry. I don't know what you're danging me for, but whatever it is, actually I'm kidding, I'm not sorry. Whatever it is, it was totally on purpose and it was just to spite you. We've got Lisa Craft. We need to prevent Lisa from hunting with the crucifix. We need to escape her during a hunt. We're not going to worry about that one. And we need 3 videos. And power is right on the first floor, which is super good to know. I do like this walkway. I think it looks really cool. Oh, better ding the dong. I don't know why I can't ever manage to flip the other switch. Yay, we've got shower hiding. As long as our ghosty is also not in the shower, we are good. Ghosty is not in the shower too. It would be awfully nice if we had a first floor ghosty. And every time I see this boat specifically, not really that one, but this one over here, I'm like, oh, ghosty is here and throwing stuff, but it's always there. Same with that pillow back there. I think we'll turn that lamp on. Nope. No. No ghosty. Look for the mirror. No mirror. That does not go there. Does that mean Ghosty is up here? Are you up here, Ghosty? I kind of think you are. But... well, your bone is up here. Our temps are not... they're slowly dropping. I think you're up here. Let's throw you back there. We'll go up a floor or two. Oh, perfect. Oh, and we got poopy water. So are you actually a bathroom ghost? Let's check. Or are you just wandering a lot? Yep, you are actually a bathroom ghost. Okay. Bathroomy ghost. Bathroomy ghost. Alright, but you're wasting their water. I don't know where it was. I am fairly certain I did not get that picture. Let's find out. Nope. Alright, we're gonna bring the other Cruci in too, just to make sure we've got everything covered, because we do have the prevent the ghost from hunting with the Cruci objective, so we'll do that. We'll... let's get the camera, and we will get the dotties. Try to figure out what our ghosty is. I'm willing to bet that we have an EMF 5. So maybe actually... I better like turn those on or something, or I will never find that again. Let's get this. Sanity is 81. Sanity is not too bad. That is one of the downsides to Point Hope in general. Like, I love the Point Hope map. It would be nice if they would do like they did for like the hallway, the back hallway in Nell's, where there's light switches on both sides. That would be really helpful. It'd just make it easier to be able to be in a room with full light. We'll look for orbs. I don't see any. We're going to put this Cruci there. We'll move this one back a little bit to like there. Actually like there. Oh, and we have a bunny in that nest, so when we bring up the dots, it is probably going to trigger that bunny. I have at least one light on there. I'm pretty sure I broke the power. I don't think the ghosty turned on anything and broke the power. I'm pretty sure it was me. But fortunately, power is right here. No, open. I don't know why I'm having so many issues today. Grab our salt. One of our objectives is 3 videos, right? Yes. So we'll make sure to get that. Up and down and up and down. Welcome to our fabulous walking sim game, where I just walk up and down the stairs a whole lot, and occasionally get freaked out by a ghost. Oh, yay, the bunny ran away. So at least there's that. I don't know where to put this. I think we're just gonna put it back a little farther. There, sure. Alright, we've got an EMF 5. And we've got ghostwriting, which I did not catch fast enough to get a video. That's okay. We've got our... We've still got to bring up the motion sensor and the candlelight, so that can cover those. Goes through a deck of cards. Or a box with a card game in it. Speaking of cards, my mother was mentioning last time they were here, she kept asking us if we played Uno. And yeah, when you answer the same question 45 times, it becomes pretty frustrating. However, that is what it is. I guess she and my dad have been playing Uno a lot, because Uno is a pretty, it's got pretty simple rules and stuff like that, but also between the colors and the numbers and the, reverses and the instructions, I guess it helps, it can help, like, work your brain, so it helps a little bit with cognition and whatnot, which is pretty cool. And I'm not sure how well it's going. Actually, we're not going to bring up Spirit Box just yet. We're going to do these for our videos. Now, and let's get our evidence written down. Spirit Myling or Shade. I don't think it's a shade. It wrote in the book while we were in the room. It hasn't really done much else, so Spirit might be the play. I did not check my sanity, which was stupid. So we're just gonna hope that we're still fairly sane. Oh, we've got UV, and we've got a camera, so we might as well get a picture of it. Okay. Do that. Let's get our UV marked down. We've got a Myling! Alright, just go through the motion sensor. Thank you. That is that objective. We'll grab the dots. That's not grabbing it. Well, that was grabbing it, and then we threw it, because we're apparently, it's wrong button day again. Alright, let's work our way down and look for some bun-buns in the process. Nope. Just the one bunny nest? I'm not missing one, right? There's not one like on the pool table. Nope, okay. I know there's a bunny in this one. I kept hearing it hissing every time. Runaway bunny, which was not exactly what I'm going for. Because we do need Ghosty to burn a crucifix. I can light the candles, not all of them, a couple of them, in the summoning circle. I don't love that idea because that is the ghost room. And that does just seem a little like asking for trouble. Hi, bunny. Alright, well that dropped our sanity a little bit, but we had 2 good bunnies. So, not probably enough. Are there any other nests around here? I know there's a nest here. Oh, we got a bunny. Alright, so our sanity went down. No bunny. So we've had 2 good bunnies and 2 bad bunnies. So they basically balance each other out. We are basically, Ghost is back to 100%, and we are basically at whatever we were at before. Which is not quite cruci burning stage. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to take some of these, and we should be totally fine to sit in the dark down here. We're going to get that light on, make sure that light is off. We're going to do that. And we're gonna hang out in the shower. Until we see this go off. I'll turn off my headlamp just in case. Except Ghost turned off the power. Go back to your room. Oh, come on, let me in. I don't know what my issue is today with getting the stupid things open. Yeah, we are just struggling with opening the breaker doors. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know what is up. It is clearly a me problem. Or it's something in my key bindings. I don't know. I don't think that's one that I, like, change the bindings for. I think that that's, like, the standard setting for it. But somehow it's just being weird. I don't know. I don't know at all. Anyway, since we're just hanging out here, do a little story time, I guess. We may do, I have not fully decided. I'm gonna look into it more after stream. We may do a Minecraft stream. Probably Sunday if we decide to do it. Because Minecraft is offering sponsorships. And most of you probably already know this because it's not exactly a secret. I started out streaming Minecraft. For the first 6 months or so of my streaming adventure, I was streaming pretty exclusively Minecraft. And then we branched a little bit into some Phas and also Dungeon Siege. Yeah, an old school RPG. And I kind of drifted from Minecraft, into basically being a Phasmo main. And that's where I've met most of you all, and that's where most of my community, the other streamers I hang out with, sort of, etc., came from. But I did start out with Minecraft, and so I thought it might be kind of fun, since they're offering some sponsorships, to see if, to do that. But I haven't decided. I want to fully look into the stuff. I kind of looked at it really briefly this morning while waiting for my ordering system to load. So I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking it might be kind of fun to, do part of a stream doing Minecraft, and then, of course, do some more Phas, of course. So I think that's something that we will probably be doing. Like I said, I want to look at all this stuff first before I truly decide. But I thought it might be kind of fun. Go back to our roots for a second. Alright, we do have the Cruciburn. So let's get out of here. Alright, and we have our miling circled. Let's blow this pop stand.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Oop. And we were correct with the miling. Okay, I just want to take a look at this. Cool. Alright, I think we will do a ridge view. That means we have done all the event maps once, and then we are going to go on to some retro rewind.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Alright, we've got Josephine Elliott. We need to repel her while she's chasing us. We're not going to do that. We need a photo of her. We might not do any of these. That all depends on good old Josie there. And escape during a hunt. We're not going to do that one either. So this could be a real quick game. And I think starting next week, we're going to go back to doing 2 evidence runs. And we'll probably stick with the event maps for the most part. However, I think I'm at a point where I just, after today, want to get back to challenging myself a little bit more. And not just grinding for bunny points. Are you just dining room? Maybe. And we aren't going to look for a bone really on this map. If we find it, we find it. But I've been hearing a lot that the bone is kind of, when it's an event map, the bone isn't showing up. Or isn't showing up a lot of the time. Maybe because it's spawning inside, sticks, and therefore we can't find it. I don't know. Alright, Ghost turned off the light. Oh yeah, you're just here. Right. Oh, bone. Alright, well, we found it. No Jerry. No mirror. No summoning circle. The rest of our cursed objects are up here. No music box. No monkey paw. So what are we missing? Tarot cards. Oh, and Ouija board. Let's put this light on too. And grab the car key just cuz. So it must be Ouija board. Alright, let's make sure that it actually took that picture. It did. Nope, Ghosty wants to watch TV. Alright, let's get our stuff. Let's find our ghost. Let's get out of here. Get our dotties. And our ghostwriting book. The upside to this being where the ghost is you can kind of set everything up and then like chill outside the map. Let me put the book down. Thank you. The downside is that it's kind of a funky area to do stuff in. It super looks like the light is on up there. I don't know which door that was. Let's look through the camera in the van real fast, see if we see orbs. We should be able to see orbs if they're there. Nope. Okay. I think I want to get the other crucie in there just kind of for the sake of getting it in there. Sanity is still good. I'll put it there. Oh, we do have ghosty writing. And we'll put you there. That's fine. I want to get the motion sensor. I'm not really sure where I'm going to put the motion sensor, but I want to get one in there anyway. All we need is a photo, because we aren't going to worry about the hunt objectives. So maybe we put the motion sensor here. We're gonna try it. Yep, there's the candle. Maybe we actually want The motion sensor. Can I place it on there? No. Did we get it? We did. Let's try the... No, we gotta put you down. Where are you? Where are you? Alright, we got Spirit Box. So let's get that marked down. Let's get our ghostwriting marked down. Okay, it should go through that salt. There's nothing in the options that won't go through the salt like a wraith. Where's my thermo? There it is, hiding behind the plant. Almost, almost. Just go, nope, the other way. Other direction, down. Not up, down. Down, down, down. Go on, go down. Okay, freezing is an option. Orbs are an option. UV is an option. Dots is an option. EMF 5 is an option. Everything is an option. Cool. Oh, we've got UV. Camera's in my hand. And that won't have been fast enough. Yeah. Okay, so with the UV, we've got a Pulte who has not Pultied anything. What is it with me and lazy Pulties? Oh, there it finally threw something. Nope, I didn't get the recording fast enough. So at least it wasn't a totally lazy Pulte. I'm just throwing everything over here. Oh, there it goes! Haha! We actually saw, like, an awesome Pulte bomb for once. We never get to see those. Never. Anyway, we know it's a Pulte. We're not going to get any of the objectives. In fact, I'm not even going to worry about bunnies. That totally made doing this round worth it, was to see that Pulte bomb. I am good with that. Let's get our ghosty points and get out of here.
Welcome back.
And we were correct with a Pulte. And we got 14 points for the ghost and for our difficulty multiplier. I am totally fine with that. Let's take a look and see. This says we're almost at 90%. We're gonna hit that on Sunday I'm almost certain. Alright.
Welcome back.
I am going to... It's a little early, I know, but I'm gonna go ahead and run ads now while I switch games. And then we'll get to renting out some movies. What do we think? Sound good to everybody? Cool. I am gonna put the words on stream up also. That way I'm just doing stuff in the background, etc.